Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of our Potential Picks here on our YouTube page. We're very excited to go back here into our next episode of Servant. Here we are. Things are really starting to, again, pick up more and more, and this episode is great and made me hungry for the first time this whole series.
Oh, it looked very, very yummy. We've kind of talked before about the food on this show is very gross looking. Not that I don't think it would taste good, but it definitely is a lot of seafood based, fish, eel, squid. It always looks very greasy and grimy and very that kind of, just
It all
almost
has
like guts. It's very,
elements. Yeah,
very visceral, like it's like the inside of someone's body.
exactly.
But this episode was about pizza, something I think everybody loves.
Yeah.
I like this episode. So this is episode 3 of season 2 here on Servant, and we're trying to find Leanne. They're trying to find Jericho, and our mom here is still very much, Dorothy's still on a kind of almost now psycho bend to be like, we have to find this child. And they kind of do some cross-referencing of some names. Remember on the last episode, Dorothy smartly had put a thing out of, if you see this girl, call into the news station. And we're getting a few people that have called in, but lookalikes. They're not quite Leanne. And we see a list of like probably 12 names that they're crossing off addresses. So definitely they're on the hunt to try to find Leanne, because they know that if they can find Leanne, more than likely they can find Jericho.
Yeah.
And they come up with a kind of a Trojan War kind of the Trojan horse kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what this
it's a
plot was.
Trojan pizza. So they have this brilliant idea to use, obviously, the culinary skills of the husband and her detective skills as a reporter, and they create this fake menu to kind of suss out and use their his little sidekick, which I love, Flash Thompson in the new Spider-Man movies. Which is so fun to see him here. And so they're going undercover to go to these houses to see if they can find Leanne. So they wait till they get orders, and then of course, really exciting, he does find Leanne, and like, whoa, so she's out there, but she's not with the cultist family. There was like a whole new, so she's like with another family as the nanny.
Got a new job.
Which is
babysitting.
Which is interesting. So we may be seeing something here. Gotta go back though. In the middle of the episode, so weird. So did I miss something? They have this giant hole in the ground, which they didn't really show what happened there. I know there's cracks in the ground, but now we've got like a little hole in the ground here.
Yeah, it's definitely grown from the last episode. It looks a lot more like an oil sewage kind of situation down in the basement, and our Rupert Grint character almost fell in.
Yeah, he was bit it there.
We knew what was going to happen though. The moment he crossed the first time and it was like creek, I was like, he's either going to trip or he's going to fall in. But he didn't fall in, but you could tell something's coming, something's going on there. It's definitely, I don't think it's just a matter of some kind of sewage, pipe that's broke.
Yeah.
I think there's something more maybe supernatural to that. But I really enjoyed the this show has a lot of dark humor to it, and it has these funny moments where really they're just being people that are trying to get through this difficult situation. And Rupert Grint is definitely the character that has the most kind of sarcastic, angry
He
humor.
tries to really be down to earth, and like it's almost like he's kind of the commentator of what's going on the show. So everything he says, it's like he's trying to the voice of reason, but it comes out very, very sarcastic, but it all culminates to this final part where they confront Leanne, and next thing you know, she starts passing out, all of a sudden weird, and we find out that she was slipped a little Mickey, so she was knocked out, and they're like, take the body. So now they've got Leanne, and what's going to happen next? That's what's the big question. It really had a big turn there. I didn't expect that to happen for sure.
Did not expect that either, and definitely I think you can see that now the husband and the brother are even like a little scared of Dorothy. They're like,
what
wow.
is she capable of? We know she's been off her rocker since the very beginning of the show and before that. So we're starting to see like how far is she going to go in pursuing this line. And the thing is, she still hasn't, come to grips with all the reality before. And I think, I'm wondering, is that going to happen this season, or is it going to happen, sometime in the show at all? I feel like it's not. I feel like she's going to continue to be warped in this weird reality.
Yeah, so definitely intrigued to see where they're going to go next. There's still so much to be solved here, and but it was kind of a fun. The episode was called Pizza, and this show does have a huge element of food in it. Both as something that we got to enjoy, as people that we sit around the table enjoy, but it's his job, and there's something. They're always talking about food and wine in every episode.
And they're always drinking in every episode too.
They're always drinking. I mean, they have a lot to drink about. They're basically alcoholics.
Yeah.
But I did like that they called it Jesus Crust. And he was like, "Come on, that's great! Like, come on!" So funny. So I think the next episode is directed by M. Night, who directs a few. He directed, I think, 2 in season 1. And I think this is the one he directed for season 2. So excited to get back next week on Friday and check out episode 4. But thank you for continuing to listen and watch our weekly reviews of these new shows. This was Servant, episode 3. We'll be back next week with Servant, episode 4 of season 2.
Absolutely. And anytime you guys want to hear us more reviews on other shows and episodes, write down in the comments. Right down there. Say what you want. Yep, check out Potential Podcasts and email us. And we're looking forward to telling you more of what's to come for these amazing shows and movies right here with the Potential Podcast. I'm excited.